In this apocalyptic wasteland, there was seemingly no way out, no way to live, nowhere to go for survival. However, I tried to survive in this world with nothing but a bunker. The bunker does provide me with a good amount of stuff, however, it doesn't provide me with infinite resources. But can I survive in this apocalyptic wasteland? And can I make everything back to normal? Let's find out. Back in this apocalyptic wasteland. Seemingly no life, however, we do have a plan to make the apocalypse not, more alive again. But first, let's show you around the bunker. Up there is where I made my little, my little, tiny home. And that's where we're gonna start, that's where we start out. And down here is where the more important stuff is. We have this tiny room, which is just a bit more storage. And over here we have the crops. This is the only place we can grow our crops because, well, the apocalypse, yeah. With the apocalypse, we had no food. However, we've been here for a while. We were able to make all these farms, so we do have a good amount of food. And I think we can actually save the world and make it alive again. And we have a infinite wall source right here. Near infinite wall source right here. We can grab the flesh wall from here and we can use that. Because I don't think there's any wall that's actually above surface that would actually be safe to drink. And we also have very limited food. Only 20 pieces of bread. I'm pretty limited on food. However, let's go back and let's go to the surface. Go back up to the surface. We have a piece of glass on our head because if we didn't, we'd probably suffocate and, well, die. Also, eating bread in this game is really hard for some reason. However, I do manage to eat them. Eating is really hard in this game, but I managed to do it. So we climb up here. And over here is the vault. We don't want to run too much. We want to save our energy. And here is our button to open the gate. Okay, our gate's opening. Gotta stand back a little bit. Gotta stay right over here. It's opening. And there will be the outside world. I planted a tree out there last time. However, the recording failed. We lost the recording. However, we did plant a tree out here, and now we're gonna see if it grew. And by the looks of it, it didn't grow, and there's an Enderman out there. Whoa! I didn't realize it was nighttime. Okay, we gotta be extra careful then. Okay, the tree has not grown. Oh god, it's a baby zombie. Okay, we made it. Okay. It is not really safe to be out here at the moment. There's an Enderman. There's a bunch of zombies everywhere. It is not safe to be out here at the moment. We're gonna go back inside. We're gonna close the bunker. We're gonna go to bed, and then we're gonna probably come back out. And luckily, we got an achievement in this game. Believe it or not, it's the first monster we fought. Okay. Close the bunker. And while the bunker closes, we can go to sleep in this game. The bunker is closing. We want to keep all the mobs and everything outside because who knows what could happen out there. Who knows what kind of crazy mobs could be spawning. Especially with all the waste here, and especially with all that toxicity in the ground. But what? It's time to sleep. Time to sleep and wait for the next day. Okay. The next day, we also have some stuff in here. We actually have a good amount of stuff. There's a lot of iron and coal spawns everywhere, so we can definitely get pretty much for that. I just wish the tree actually grew. We do have a tree in one spot, but I think it's best we keep that not broken. And it's supposed to keep that there. I know one way we can get like bone meal to actually grow the sapling. We need bones. We need to get some skeletons. But I'm not sure it's a good idea to actually try to kill skeletons now. We did with these small armor, we definitely could probably do that, but you can also get a shield too, but we need wood for that. And this pocket of the wasteland, obviously there was no trees. Oh, there's a creeper over there. Maybe we sneak up onto it and give it and kill it. Okay, we killed it. Okay. Now we need to find some skeletons. Luckily, there is a cave over here, so we might be able to find a couple skeletons and grow the sapling. Because the sapling still hasn't grown yet. There is a cave down here, so maybe we can go down in here and go in the cave. Okay, let's hope this cave is safe. Oh, there's the zombies down there. I don't see any skeletons though. Also, it's kind of hard to see down there. We need to make some torches. Okay, that's one. There is some dirt that's all over here that we can definitely grab and get a bunch of dirt of. But we need to figure out how to get some grass. We need to figure out if there's any grass around here, because I think that's the only way we can actually make like some progress. Is if we get grass. Because once we do get a piece of grass, we will easily be able to make the farm, make the world better again. Didn't mean to break the pot. Okay. It seems like all the plants that are closest to the bunker, that are closest to the gate, they tend to die, like that does. So if we just keep stuff far away from it, we should be fine. I see the flowers over here are fine. And right there was where we had our sapling that we saved. And that we eventually planted. But yeah, I think the only way we can do this is if we get grass. Let's see if we can make some grass. That'd be nice. I'm not sure how we're gonna get grass. I'm not sure how we're gonna get anything we need to actually progress. One of the things would be nice if we get an enchanting table. And I don't think there'll be any structures in this world either because all of it's obliterated. Now see, we do have a tree right here. But no, like, actual, like, leaf. And I don't want to mine that tree. And that's what desperate and actually need it. Like, see, in here we have a good amount of, plants. And we have another sapling right there we can probably take. We have some saplings over here we can probably take, but... I think we should make, like a base right there. Right near the tree and wait for it to grow. Hopefully eventually it will grow. Here's our meeting room. We have a bunch of other plants here. And there's an aquarium with fish in it. Well, you know, we usually have it as decoration, but we wanted to save some life and everything just in case. Just in case we want to save the world. This will seem so far gone, but hopefully we can save it. Wait. Okay, we have a fern. We have a fern. We should probably save that there for now. We do have a good amount of saplings, but we can't grow the tree yet. I think what we should do is we make like a dirt shack right next to the tree and we just sit there and wait for it to grow. I think that's what we should do. Let's grab some food from here. Because we're probably gonna need a little bit extra food. Okay, what do I want to bring with me? I guess let's bring the wheat with us. Okay. Now we need to figure out which way we need to go. Over here. Okay. Trapped in this bunker with seemingly no way out. We are driving pretty well though. But what I want to do is I want to make the actual the world actually not, you know, apocalyptic anymore. We want to be driving with trees and grass. Not a bunch of stone and other stuff. We also have emeralds, but we can't really trade it with anyone because there's no villagers in this game. Because, well, obviously they've all been killed. I really don't think there'll be anything alive after this. Only thing that might be kind of alive is the zombies. Okay, we need a crafting table. Let's craft our wheat and more bread. Let's craft some more bread. We have some more bread. We only have 2 pieces of wheat. I think we should save that for now. Okay, we have some dirt in our... We have a good amount of dirt in our inventory. We can just make like a dirt shack for now. It'd be really dark in there, but... Our door is opening again. And we got a baked bread achievement. Cool. Okay, I think it's making a lot of noise. Whoa. This thing is making a strange noise. Oh, I hope our bunker didn't break. If our bunker breaks, that's no good. If only I can close it from the outside in and make it so I can like open it from the outside too. Our bunker's making a weird noise. That's not good. Okay. We're gonna go over here right near our sapling and we're gonna like make a shack to sleep in. I don't think it can grow. I don't think we have the grass we need to make it grow. Gonna make our shack. Okay, we're gonna go in here. And here is where we will reside for a bit. I think it'd be best if we just leave like one block open so we actually have air to breathe. Even though we can't really breathe in this world. What am I saying? That's why we have our glass on our head. It doesn't really affect the vision at all, and you can hardly really see it, but there's glass on my head. Okay. We're getting a little hungry in this game. Okay. Now here will be where I reside for a little bit, and hopefully that sapling will grow. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, where's our sapling? Our sapling's over there. Okay. We'll make like a little hole where we can see in, I think. That'd be nice. Okay, I don't think our sapling is gonna grow. I think we need actual grass for it to grow. It can't just grow on like plain dirt. It can't just grow on plain wet dirt. It needs some grass. And I don't think we can get grass here. Unless there was like moss in the caves, we might be able to use that. But maybe we'll check that in part 2. And as a apocalyptic wasteland, it is pretty hard to survive. But hopefully we can do the impossible and make this a living world again. Hopefully. And I'll see you guys in part 2 of the video.